So they could be swayed.
I mean, from what you guys remember, as far as the government or law that seems to be enforced, mainly it's kind of to keep stuff from being completely lawless, but
Yeah.
it is the essential Wild West kind of wrong side of the streets in everywhere but the large portions of Akaton, and I mean like large metropolises that would be, and even then it's a lot of stuff kind of goes onto the radar, or the right palms are greased to turn the other way and things like that. So I mean it's not exactly as civilized as some other places. But
Should we be worried around the block once or twice on a throwdown?
We have to be on constant alert
Not as long as you're with us.
in
Yeah,
populated places.
As long as you keep to yourself, you'll be fine.
As you're saying it, I'm just like arching my back, like meerkatting.
That will get you some fucking awkward eyes.
yeah,
You're a grown
and
human. Make your own decisions.
you notice like him looking around
That's
as
suspicious.
stark contrast as he is from the rest of you. You notice a few people with some particularly red outlines giving him a look.
Ooh. I'm gonna finish my drink really quick, and I'm gonna just get up and walk out of the bar. And as I'm walking out, I'm just gonna turn and say to these guys, like,
I'll be back in a few.
Where's he going?
Where are you going?
Don't worry about it.
What?
and I just go right out the bar.
I'm just gonna like watch him. Huh?
All right.
I'm gonna find the nearest
Nothing that'll.
general apparel type place.
Okay. You
Acatonian apparel.
For a
Acatonian eagle.
you walk through some of the kind of shops. It's
Acatonian stitch.
it's like Neo Hong Kong style, but with
Oh, yeah.
more dust.
The dusty version of Blade Runner.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's the Las Vegas
Runner.
Blade Runner,
Yeah.
kind of new one, not old one.
2049.
And you see one shop is Lucky's Tailoring. And you see that. Seems like it's open. You see it's got the bars on the window kind of thing, like pawn shop style. But there is a open sign that's in several different languages.
Push open the door, walk on in there, and go right up to the counter.
And you see this Yusoki that has kind of a very sharp kind of 3-button vest, and it's a kind of a stark contrast because like the air is like way cooler in here, and it's got a definite like kind of change in like the very industrial rust kind of look outside betrays the very welcoming storefront on the interior. This is definitely somewhere that care is taken to make this the essential kind of oasis in the proverbial desert, and literal desert, really for that matter. And as he turns around, you see him just his fur kind of very slicked on the one side. He's got the very tasteful kind of piercings in his ears, and he kind of has the very tiny set of glasses on the front. And he kind of looks up, and he's got the tailoring his strap around or the measuring. Yeah, and he's how's it going, cousin? How can I help you?
Oh, pretty good. Cuz been out of town for a little bit here. Just looking for something for a friend. Maybe you can help me. He's about yay big.
I give him Soren's kind of general measurements of height and
Climb up on a
You
stool to get
kind of like
accurate
do
height.
one of these, and he kind of
and then I'm like keep adjusting it up that high.
yeah.
About that right there. I'm looking for maybe some sort of a cloak or a mantle that cover, pretty decently cover everything. Just a nice something you can throw over, not too heavy. Just something to cover up what you got on.
And he's got, the majority of his facial fur is like very kind of tight, and it's got, it very shows his features, but he's got like the very wispy kind of goatee, longer hair on the front. So he's kind of like doing this, and he's like kind of spinning the tape measuring rope around his finger, and he's like, yes. Are we looking to stand out or
No,
blend
the
in?
opposite. Looking to be inconspicuous.
Certainly. And is this for pleasure or tactical?
Tactical.
I know he'd be disappointed if I said anything other than tactical, but this is just for practicality. Nothing too flashy.
You see him just kind
Maybe
of
something dark. You've got that kind of.
whirls it once more, gives it kind of a little twist at the end, and he's like, snaps his fingers. He like goes up on one of the shelves, and you see him just kind of, as he's reaching up with his hand, the kind of hook that it's on, like, kind of lowers down to his height because it's all like hanging up on the side racks. But it comes down, and he like grabs it with the one end, and it's human sized, and it's a very, it's a duster that kind of has like a very interesting kind of like cross stitch to it. It's like a very rough looking leather, but it's very tasteful. It seems like a, something that you would see with several shades of wear on any other person, kind of walking the streets. So I mean, it's definitely got that new aspect to it, but it's traditional Acatonian kind of overwear. And he kind of gives you the lowdown about how it doesn't absorb the heat. It's very good against the elements. The abrasiveness of the desert, and if you ever need to travel out, it certainly is capable of withstanding the elements. And he just assures you that this is a fine product.
You certainly have a good taste. I think I'll take it.
Certainly. And this will be, and kind of he has his own little kind of wrist pad, and he just kind of taps out. Should be 10 credits would be just fine.
Yeah, that's fair. We're in a good business here, Lucky. I assume that you're the proprietor?
Oh, certainly. I pride myself on making sure that this is the oasis for the weary soul, and anybody that needs a little bit of a reprieve from the Acatonian environment is more than welcome to shop at Lucky's.
You have one of those in Yosoki?
Oh, are we looking for one for yourself?
Yeah, kind of like it.
So we're
kinda-
gonna be Dusty Boys now?
And he kind of looks, and he like reaches on. He doesn't have to reach up, he kind of grabs one of a similar, like exact kind of duplicate of what you just purchased, and he sells that to you for another 10.
Yeah, I'll take them both.
Okay. All right. So you he boxes them all up, and you now have just kind of like a very long, just kind of like rectangular kind of container, and it's just like flower box essentially, like a rose.
I keep
box.
mine in the box, take his, fold it up a little bit, and carry it under my arm. Go back to the bar.
Okay. All right. So in the meantime, you guys do anything in the bar?
Try to keep drinking that water.
it eventually, you're just kind of. It's a futile attempt at trying to clear it up or filter it. So you're just kind of like, "Grr." It's really kind of abrasive, and you like actually cough as if you like swallowed some dust from the liquid.
Tickled back.
Yeah, the
Excuse me,
tickling back
waiter, I
there.
need some water to wash down this water.
Yeah, the android kind of like is like passing by as you're doing that, just kind of like looks at you and just doesn't say anything, just keeps on walking.
The legs are walking one way, the torso turns and like as it keeps going.
Well, this is actually a full android, so I mean like
It's an android.
Like 1980-02
yeah, 1982, 33.
or 33.
Yeah, it is exactly like that. Not just some like service droid kind of thing, like you saw at Drift Sen Tavern. But
Joe Mama's.
anything else?
I'm
You too?
keeping to myself, like they said.
I ordered another stout ale.
Okay. All right. Yeah, your first one went down so smooth, you had to have a second one, and eventually, kind of. Oops, excuse me.
Trying your natural
You
state.
see like a shuffling kind of, very odd kind of walk through the crowd as Tet returns.
Dusty Tat.
And I just take it and I just throw it at him
Yeah.
just I'm not trying to throw it in his face, but I'm just throwing it at him.
And it gets
Knocks dust water all over.
I was gonna say
Dusty
you got
water.
like a quarter of it left, and it just kind of like pours out off the side as like this coat lands.
Just like
on it.
lands
It's a very
over
like
you. I'm like,
it's
you,
a yeah.
You want to not die?
Like,
You're gonna wear that thing whenever you're not immediately needing your armor. Okay, it's gonna be the best plan.
It's gonna fit over my armor.
Yeah, it's just something you can just put on and take off. It's something to.
You should.
And it seems to,
Yeah.
you know, as he like slides it on, it does seem like it had the extra kind of dimensions to it to, you know, accommodate something like that. And yeah, it seems to be kind of where the tactical was coming through.
Yep.
So now you have an Acatonian, we'll say Acatonian duster.
How do you spell Academia? Is it two K's?
A-K-I-T-O-N.
K-I-T-O-N.
Yep. And you do as well. So
Nice. Thank you, sir.
I've got my own
Oh, don't thank me.
stuff.
When we're not dead in a few weeks, then you can thank me.